welcome to our, I guess you can say, Christmas edition of Behind the Mask. It's me, Eugene, and I am flying solo right now, but that's okay. It's okay because Dennis had a bunch of things going on, and I guess you could say it's that time of year because for him it gets pretty busy due to the fact that. Hold on, let me adjust my microphone right here so I can get this a little bit closer to my face. Nope, that's going away. That's going away. Okay. There we go. Whatever. Works for me. So he is still at work. Fine. Cool. All right. Here I am. But welcome to Behind the Mask. And it is down to 2 episodes. We are, what is today? The 19th? We're days away from Christmas. So the question is, what the heck am I doing on still? Well, we can't just cut you guys off that quick. I mean, we still got 2 more Mondays for this year, and we are done. So by the time we are done, we are going to hit, I believe it's going to be episode, I don't even know anymore. I lost track. It's been a busy year. It's been a busy end of the year. So let's see who is on with me tonight. Terrence, what's going on? How's it going, bud? So, yeah, so this is our Christmas edition. So I'd like to say that I got a bunch of news, but there hasn't been really much going on in paintball. I mean, everyone is on Christmas, you can say Christmas break. So here we are. So what are we going to talk about today? Good question. Don't know. No, I do. If I didn't know, then why would I have a show, right? So anyways, guys, so yeah, happy holidays to you too, Terrence, and your family. Hope you guys are going to have a great Christmas coming up. Hope that there's a ton of presents under the tree. My tree is still not up. I would love to say that it is up, but it is not. I didn't put it up. I haven't put up any of the Christmas lights. It's just one of those years, I think it is, that it's been just so busy. Lupe, what's going on? Guys, thank you for being on with me. I don't feel so alone anymore. But if you guys got anything going on, let me know what's going on with for your Christmas. I think this is going to be just kind of one of those things where we can do a little recap and talk about Christmas stuff. Why not? I mean, it's my show, right? I can do whatever I want. So that's what we're going to do. So Christmas time is here. And I was about to go into the whole Charlie Brown Christmas song, but we're not going to do that. But we do want to say that this episode is brought to you by our wonderful, amazing sponsor, W. W.GG is how you can get a hold of them. They've got a lot of great flavors. And the one that I like is, I think it was called the Sludge. It's actually like a sour apple, which is really good. And it gives me the energy that's coursing through my system right now. And yeah, it took it a little while ago, so it's now trying to hit. So it's supposed to have zero crash, no jitters, all the focus that you want from an energy drink, but without all that other extra added stuff. It still has that caffeine in there to get you going. So, hey, try it. Check it out. Go to their website. Go to www.w.gg and check them out. They're really good. They got this really cool starter pack that gives you a cup and a 2 packs of 2 of their flavors that you guys can try. Like I said, my preference is the Sludge, but the Dragonade is actually a really good flavor too. They just came out with a new flavor called, I think it's like Frizzy Punch or something like that. It's like a fruit punch flavor. So haven't gotten it, but might be good. All their products are pretty good. So you guys want to check those out, check them out. So what do we got here? Terrence will be working the eves of the holidays. That sucks. I know the feeling. Dudes, let me see. How many Christmases have I missed because of what I do? A lot. In the last 13 years, I want to say probably about 7 I've been gone. 7 of them I wasn't around for Christmas. So I feel you, Terrence. I hear what you're saying, and I'm just glad that I'm actually home for Christmas this year. I get to be home. I mean, obviously, I'm not home right now, but I will be going home. I had to come up to the office, finish up some stuff before the holidays because obviously, it goes dead here, which is great. But I am here, and yeah, enjoy myself. So, Lupe, what are you doing for holidays? What's going on in your household, in the Leyva household? How many paintball markers are being bought? How many Uggs are being bought? Because I know you got shoes for Haley. What was it again that you got? Like $1 billion pair of shoes or something like that? Yeah. I do know what one of my Christmas presents are, so I'm really excited. I can't wear them till Christmas, which really sucks, but I want to say, and I'm going to say this over the air so everybody hears this. So all 4 of you guys that are watching me right now hear it. I'm going to be, I guess you can say, a proud owner of a pair of Crocs. Yeah. I know my manhood just got dropped down a little bit. It's expected. I'm sorry, guys. I got sucked into it. I had to. Do you guys want to see what they look like? Because they're the greatest. I'm going to show you guys. I picked them out myself. Because, well, I mean, shoot. Who else is going to pick them out for me? These things are amazing. Just want to tell you guys. These are going to be my. So when I've got another podcast that's going on. It's called The Geek Saga. So if you guys want to hear about all things geek, that's the podcast to go to. It's going to be myself and my buddy David. We're both veterans, and that's what kind of the show's kind of based around. That's 2 crusty veterans, salty veterans. And we are just talking geek stuff, and it's really cool. So, but we're probably going to be, I'm going to be coming on there, and I'm going to be doing kind of like a Twitch thing with, I just got Call of Duty, the newest one. So I'm really excited. And I want to show, before I bring on my co-host, I want to show you guys, yes, what I am going to be wearing when I play that game. Yes. Oh, yes. Let's bring in Dennis now as he sees what my Crocs look like. What's going on? Just showing off one of my presents. Yes! Oh, Terrence! Oh, for once a Hermesis bomber jet. Oh, that's cool. But dude, you can't beat, yes, Terrence. That's right. Pikachu. Say it with me, Dennis. Pikachu.
Do those count as Pika shoes?
Oh, Dennis comes in with the dad joke. The Pika, yes, Pika shoes. There we go. Look at it. Everyone's joining in. Pikachu, that's right. I got myself, or I got a pair. Look at that. Oh, dude. Look at those.
Just in time for Ash and Pikachu to get phased out of the show.
That's okay, because I will always hold on to Pikachu. But when I go on to Call of Duty, you better best believe that I'm going into sport mode. Yes.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless.
Well, there ain't much paintball news, so why not? He does. I know he does. He's jealous. He's just, look at the look at it. I had to, man. I had to. Oh, we lost a viewer because of that.
Because of that. Doesn't shock me.
Oh, man. Dennis, do you have any news from paintball? Did you see anything? Because I haven't seen anything.
So nothing groundbreaking just yet. I'm gonna call him a good friend over at Will Ball for Soup. has been tracking a story as of late that if you guys looked on our Instagram, I
Oh my
posted
gosh.
a reel about it.
Yeah, hold on.
So-
All right, we're gonna do this. Wait up. Since you're bringing that up, I was wondering what that is, but here we go. All right, go for it. Had you?
So, as I said, if you guys follow us on Instagram, you saw that I posted a reel. You saw that I posted a reel that Scotty had put up the name of Major Paintball League, MPL, whatever. Not sure what exactly they're going to do with that. It's obviously still kind of out there in the ether, but he came across some information regarding online betting sites that allow you to place bets on things like the Ultimate Slap Fighting League, a few other things, and among them being the NXL, which touched off an interesting topic of betting in the NXL, betting on games, things like that, and the potential for how it could affect, at least at the pro level. The thing that then you start to long and talked about is teams throwing games with the intention of receiving some sort of a cash payout or something like that. And through his digging around, it came to light that there have been associated stories by pro players, reputable people, that yes, tournaments have been essentially fixed. They have been to hey, don't, so that way this other certain team can take first overall, that type of thing. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays. Again, whether or not it's going to go anywhere, we don't know. It could just be nothing to worry about right now. Then again, who knows? So I found that to be interesting. He's been digging and in a brief conversation that I had through DMs with him, he mentioned that he's got some pretty big information that he's going to break sometime soon. So again, if you're not following him on Instagram or YouTube, go ahead and check out Will Ball for Soup. He is always a little edgy, but he definitely has some information that just things to make you go, So
yeah, I was a little curious about that. I was looking through the messages and I saw that, and I was like, what are they talking about? So I thought I'd just let you talk about it, because I'm like, I still don't know what they're talking about. So there we go. That's the story. That's what they were talking about.
Well, I mean, it kind of all started off with him essentially saying, hey, I've got all this information. I've got reputable sources that show where money is going and things like that within the NXL. And he basically said, look, Tom Cole, speaking to Tom Cole, he said, look, Tom, I've got all of this stuff. I'm willing to sit down and talk. Are you? And to that, I responded that no, he's not. And I think we all, have our own opinions on whether or not he's going to. And diverted onto, talking about how the Bunker Fest series is shaping up to be really exciting. And it's, just when we were talking with Chris and Jeff when they were on the show, they had mentioned how, they've put a lot of effort into making it a series for the players and trying to give back to the players and make sure that they're actually getting a quality a quality experience for the money that they're putting into it. So, again, I'm going to reiterate, I feel like they're probably going to have a great turnout. I have no doubt about that. The series looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. They're setting it up, in times of the year where, of interest in wanting to play. But on top of that, just the fact that mindset. And honestly, I mean, a source for a lot of enjoyment. And I wouldn't be shocked if all of the NXL refs that are leaving are going to be showing up at Bunkerfest. I really don't. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, they know their guys. So,
well, I mean, if you watch the what do you call it? If you had watched the veterans games that they had, the Cup, and all the refs that were on the field were all veterans and were all guys from Bunkerfest, and they were reffed really well. No doubt about it. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, it just reminds me, or at least takes me back to our conversation we had a couple weeks ago at Lin Trung's event, and just talking to people there about what to expect for next year. And I don't see, honestly, if the NXL, it could change its name to whatever the hell it wants to call itself, freaking Unicorn Farts Paintball League. But the fact of the matter is that it's dying, and people are not liking the tournament anymore, and it sucks, because then what do we do? And it's great that Chris and Jeff are doing Bunkerfest, and this coming year it's going to be better. They've already said it's going to be better than last year, and all it is going to keep going up, because these guys are dedicated to what they want to do and how they want to promote the sport, and who they're actually promoting it and doing it for. And that's the players. So, yeah. What was it? NXL refs?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. And again, I've said it over and over again that, Jeff and Chris have a really, really good formula going on. As Lupe said, the last Bunkerfest was reffed by NXL refs, and everybody was very happy with the reffing at that. And exactly, Tremaine. Seeing a Bunkerfest Cup, honestly, I think that's a plausible thing that we could see in the near future. I'd say maybe give it 5 years, maybe a little bit more, for them to really, kind of build up the base of it. But no, I absolutely agree. I could definitely see that becoming something that is, a big turnout.
Yeah, and first of all, anything, Dennis, you mentioned him, but this is his first time on the show, so welcome, first time caller, first time viewer. I've never seen Tremaine on here, which is cool. Yeah. Welcome to the show. Hey, here we are. You found us.
Yeah,
thanks for being on. We always want to be welcome.
Yeah.
Be our guest. Be our guest. Let our
welcoming, yes.
So, yes. So that was it. That was tournament talk. Let's get out of this and move on to other things, because, I mean, God, we have so many wonderful things to talk about as the year's ending. So, well, not really, but here we go. All right. So what's next? I know. You know what? We were going to have a guest. Our guest, again, kind of wasn't available to come on. So it's cool. And I kind of was like, well, you know what?
Yeah, some scheduling conflict. It's all right.
But again, we're right before Christmas. It's expected. We're not going to have everybody that we want on the show and everything, but it's cool. You know what? Oh, yeah. So, Dennis, Tremaine wants to know, What did you get yourself for Christmas? I already told everybody what I got.
No,
Terrence?
no.
Oh, it's Terrence. Sorry.
Terrence
Terrence
asked.
wants to know. A lot of things now.
So what did I get myself for Christmas? Not much. That's nothing that's too exciting outside of I got confirmation. It is on its way. I don't know when it'll be here, but it's on its way. I am getting a Texas Cyclones team gun. I'm getting one of the Texas Cyclones Shocker amps. I know I talked about it before, but I finally got confirmation. Yes, it's on its way. So
just in time for us to not make it to Lintrons. Just in time to make it to Lintrons, right?
Well, I mean, if anybody caught our live while we were there, weather was less than ideal for paintball.
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. Let's not go back into
I
that.
played through World Cup. You have to remember about the weather at Cup and the weather at the charity event is Florida. It's tropical hurricanes. It was freezing cold.
It was so cold. I swear that my nipples would be able to cut through glass. It was cold. Just want to put it out there, just so you guys know. It was cold.
That's how cold it's true. Yes, that is kind of been Tremaine. That's been something that we've been very excited about. And we've talked about a few times. That Cyclones they are making the jump to semi-pro this next year. In fact, I just talked to Niles, texted back and forth with Niles the other day, and he was out at their tryout for their D3 and D4 lines as well as the semi-pro. So we might be seeing some new faces on the Cyclones. We might not. I don't know. But I mean that's super. That's like super exciting news, and that's something that behind kind of off the air that Eugene, Niles, and I have all discussed. He's had this plan for the team, kind of like a 5-year plan, although he's doing it in a little under 3. He wanted to take a team from basically the bottom rung. So I think they started out in D4. Started out in D4, and his plan is to try and take the team close again within 3. So we'll see how that goes. I'm very excited, and a lot of people that I have interacted with online. A couple of times I brought it up during Vince's show on Let's Talk Paintball. I said, I brought it up on Let's Talk Paintball show, just to get his thoughts and the rest of the viewers' thoughts on, not only the Cyclones, but there's a few other teams that are making that same jump from D3 to semi-pro. It's going to be them. Wrecking Crew is another one. See how it goes. But a lot of people are saying that it's actually a smart move. Going from D3 to D2 is not much of a jump. You're not really going to be playing against teams that you haven't already experienced at that level, Oh, dang. Okay. Tremaine's a Cyclone. All right. Excellent. So like I said, I mean, making that jump from D3 to D2, it's not a big one. The skill gap is pretty small. The other thing is the fact that, and as I'm sure Tremaine can attest, Niles has some great teams coming out to practice with them and scrimmage with them. And in some cases they had some pro teams out there. I know that they scrimmed against Latin Saints not too long ago. They've had X Factor guys out there before. They were coached by Smotrov from Russian Legion. So it's not as though they're going to be. It's not as though that semi-pro line is not going to be seeing a lot of the same stuff that that they've already experienced. And I think it's going to be a really good learning lesson. Are they going to be, podium finish every event like they have in the past? Maybe not, but I definitely think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Definitely. I totally agree with
D4.
that.
Okay, well, even better.
Hey,
Go from
cool.
D5, D4, whatever.
So yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing that. But again, I don't know. I've become very off-putted. I guess you could say off-put by NXL, and I'm just like, there's got to be something else out there. We need more.
Well,
and I get it. Bunkerfest is going to do well. They are going to do well, and they will grow.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely going to be a lot of reasons to not look at the NXL this coming season. Again, Bunkerfest, not to sound too much of a broken record, but Bunkerfest being a really good one. Now, wait a minute. Tremaine, you say Chris Rangel. Wait, you're not talking about Chris Rangel, right? Yeah, but I mean, Bunkerfest being just one of them, but the WCCPL is growing significantly.
I'm confused with this. So.
Right. I definitely agree with you though, Eugene. I think the NXL has kind of put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. And again, if you follow what Will Ball for Soup has been talking about lately, I really find that number is going to grow. I really do. And
it definitely will.
Here's the other thing. It's interesting. I'm going to refer to one of his other videos because he was talking a little bit about.
We got new. Wait. Let's
controversy that one of the players from. What?
We got a new one.
Oh, Malcolm? Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, welcome. Yep. Sorry. I want you to feel welcome to the show. So, anyways, go on, Dennis. All right.
No. Watching another videos, and he was. It was an older video, and it was talking about the controversy with one of the former players from the Team USA paintball team, who made some very unfortunate comments about a kid who was in the hospital with COVID. Anyway, but he made a really good point in that, you should always, when you're approaching the matter of like controversy, and hey, Mike, how you doing? When you're approaching the matter of controversy, you always want to punch up. It's fine. Yeah, or I shouldn't say it's fine, but it's much easier to swallow when you are talking trash about something well established of you, and you're not really a threat to them. Punching down is a different story. We definitely don't want to trash talk somebody who's beneath us in terms of popularity or anything like that. But it made me think about that very same situation with us. We sit here, we're a couple of nobodies, and we have very strong opinions about the NXL, where it's going and where your money is going. And sorry. We're
punching
right now,
people
in the air.
We're
just punching at the air, but it's aimed. Yeah, but it's aimed at the NXL in general. But again, we're two nobodies who happen to have very strong opinions about the NXL, where it's going, where your money's going, and so therefore, it's a little bit easier to swallow coming from us than it would be for say Tom to come on the show and talk trash about us. I guess I don't know. I'm not. Yeah. See, there we go.
Yeah, it's true. It really is true. And I mean, honestly, he can talk all the trash he wants about us. It's not going to hurt us. What do we don't have any stakes in the game except the fact that we like
Well, no, it's not.
the game. You're lagging. I think that's what's going on right now.
The other thing is it just makes him look bad.
Yeah.
Well, so are you. You're lagging pretty bad too. So.
Okay. Who's lagging more? Man, I wish I had a better place.
Probably going to be me.
Only stakes you got. What? Only stakes you got is not lose viewers. Honestly, this is the most we've had in a long time, and it's awesome to see all you guys on right now. So we're not going to really lose any viewers. If anything, I probably would say that we would gain viewers just because of the opinion that we do have, and it's shared by so many people now. Some people are just not saying anything because they're scared of what it may happen or what may happen to them, because whether they have a team in the league or money in the league, whatever. But we don't have anything to lose. We're not even viewers. So we'll see what happens. Oh, yeah, we are very deep thought. Dennis, we lost Dennis. Okay, he's going to come back. Mike, stupid bug. Yeah, we were in deep thought, thinking really hard because we want to be able to say the right things at the right times. No, never have a deep thought in my life. That's the look that I have when I'm sitting there on my throne. So I think with Bunkerfest High Stakes, we can get Crunchy Sean McDonough to come back out. Oh, here's Dennis. I don't know who Sean that name sounds familiar. I don't know why. You there, Dennis?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I just had to unfortunately switch over to my phone.
We got to get you some Wi-Fi over there, like a MiFi.
Well, no, I have Wi-Fi extenders. That's part of the problem.
Got to put them. You know what? I got to come over there and I got to put them in the right place for you. That's what it is. I know where to put them.
Well, so, the other thing that I need to do is just get a long enough cord to run downstairs and just plug it straight into the modem. So
yeah. So guys, yeah,
so, crappy lighting. Sorry.
Oh no, it looks fine. But we're back to just doing our ranting about NXL as the year ends.
Yeah, I mean, it honestly, I feel like we're a couple of old guys who are just yelling at the clouds, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh man, I feel. You know what I feel like? What are those? Oh my gosh, what was the name of them? That's who it is. You know who I feel like? These guys. Check them out. You're gonna love this.
Oh, the two guys from the Muppets.
Freaking Statler and Waldorf. Oh, do they have a great picture of them? I love these guys. These guys always cracked me up.
I need to get the actual link to the I need to get the actual link to the studio.
Boom, son. There's me and Dennis.
Problem is who's who. I don't know if I want to be the one with the beetle brow or the one with the mustache.
That's a good question. I don't know. Lupus said you're Stedler.
No, he didn't.
A Stapler? What's Stapler? Lupus lost. I think he's having a senior moment. Lupe, just sit down and take a breath. You'll be all right.
How long should someone play D4? Well, okay. So that's actually an interesting question, and it's going to divert off topic, which is kind of appreciated, Malcolm, because like I say, we could sit here and rant and rave about what we think is wrong with the NXL for hours.
Yeah, we don't want to.
So yeah, thank you, Lupe. Yeah, they're both bald. So how long should someone play D4? So there's a couple of, like, my opinion on that, there's a couple of things to take into consideration. One, time invested in the sport. You know, are you a more casual player? The Forever Division. Oh God, I know, Mike. Are you more of a casual player in the sense that you're just going out, you want to have fun, with, you know, your group of you know, brothers, but you're not really looking to change the world? Then stay there as long as you want. However, I do think they have limitations on how long a person can play in a certain division, because they don't, you know, they're trying to avoid sandbagging and things like that. Now, that being said, bumping up a division, sometimes you either don't have a team that wants to do it with you, or you're just not ready for it. So, and you know, bottom line, I guess it's kind of within the individual player. If I had, you know, if I had 10 years, you know, if I was 10 years younger, I would definitely say, you know, push as hard as you can to, you know, to advance. What we need is more and more, you know, fresh talent. We need more and more fresh blood coming into the upper divisions, coming into semi-pro and the pro ranks. So that way we're not seeing a lot of stagnation with those. Scott's waiting on Santa. So that way we're not seeing a lot of stagnation in those upper ranks. You know,
the way I see it is, look, if you guys want to just, if you're not serious about moving up in ranks, if you're not serious about becoming a pro, if you want to just play, you know, paintball, go to some tournaments, have some fun, like you said, with your brothers or whatever, stick to local tournaments. Don't spend the money and go to NXL. You know, again, I'm going to harp on something back in our day, of course, and I'm sure Lupe will attest to it. Mike will attest to it, because we're old guys. We've been playing forever. The MPPL was a huge thing. It was a fun thing. It was a prestige thing that you could say you are an MPPL player. Now, it's almost like NXL is like, what? You do what? And it's still, I mean, it was still that back then, but you had places like Huntington Beach where
the vibe was totally different. Yeah, the vibe was totally different.
So for me, with the question of, you know, how long do you stay in D4? I wouldn't even touch the division unless you're serious of actually moving up, like Dennis said, unless it's something that you want to do. And
Lupe brings up a great point, is that there are plenty of non-APPA tournaments around.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games to be played. There's a lot of tournaments to play in that don't have any kind of, you know, limitations on, you know, where you were playing prior and how long have you been in that division, that type of thing. So that's absolutely a great point that Lupe brings up.
Yeah.
The other thing that I, you know, again, want to kind of stress is your future within the sport. It's not a bad thing to realize that, you know, time marches on for us all. And if the team is doing well and wants to make that jump, and you feel like you personally are not really ready, that's okay. You know, as long as your team understands that, hey, I'm still going to be here to support you guys. I still want to ball out with you, but the team is headed in a direction that it's just not in my future. That's okay to realize as well.
Yeah. And then, yeah, right here. what Mike is saying. True.
Absolutely. A lot of guys ranked up to D2 real fast. Exactly. And again, that's where if you are playing stuff that's not an APPA, it's good experience, and you don't have to worry about getting lumped into a group where maybe you're not, fully ready. And then Lupe brings up another great point, is that some are fit only for players without ball wins, is what he says, without that higher level of success.
Yeah, and you know what?
The other thing I wanted to, Tremaine brought up something.
What do you say?
So it kind of a little bit off topic from this, but he had said, will Bunkerfest be the first to introduce pool or side betting? So I don't know if you saw when we were talking about that earlier, Tremaine, but in my personal opinion, I think it's going to be a bad thing. I think it's going to be a really bad thing. Mainly because of the fact that you're then going to get the crowd who's going to be influencing from the sidelines. Excuse me. You're going to be getting the crowd influencing from the sidelines. And unfortunately, money is going to, X-Ball wins. Okay. Money, changing hands like that, it's bound to get some people really pissed off. And yeah, exactly, Mike. As if there's not enough cheating in paintball. Exactly.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh, that's right. You're on your phone. You can't put all this up.
Yeah, I can't. Unfortunately, not. That's why I was saying I need to get the link to actually be in the studio, not as a guest.
Oh, on the phone, we can't do all this stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Because even when I was on my phone before, I couldn't even do this stuff. But
so Malcolm also was asking, what's the skill difference between the upper divisions? Is it as drastic as D5 to D4? The higher up you go, it seems like that skill gap gets smaller. It's like I was saying earlier, the Cyclone guys jumping from D3 to semi-pro, that gap is not as wide as, say, you were going from D4 or from D5 to D4, or even bypassing D4 altogether if you guys really wanted to be gluttons for punishment. In the lower tier divisions, that gap is wide. It's very wide because, again, you've got people who have been playing for a long time, they've been playing together for a long time, but they may not have been in ranked events, and so therefore it's easier for them to have that cohesiveness right out the gate. It ultimately ends up biting them in the butt, though, because a team can't. If you start out in D5 and you wreck everybody and you're taking first or second every division, you're going to be forced to bump up. You don't have a choice.
Well, here's the other thing. Malcolm, you're asking for a friend, so I'm going to answer your friend too because it was all that's for your Division 4. What it comes down to is if you're looking to go pro, you're not going to make millions. You're not even going to make thousands. You're going to be in debt for some thousands.
That depends. Rainey Stancic, when he left X Factor and went to Damage, he was given $60,000 just to jump teams. That's not even what he might be making in possible endorsements and stuff like that.
But it's still
But that's $60K. That's not a tiny bit. It's not a lot, but it's not a tiny bit. Yeah. This for paintball, that's a decent check.
Yeah,
that's a decent check.
So, but still, if you're in it to have fun, stay out of NXL. Stay away from the NXL because you're going to be spending a lot of money.
Yeah.
If you're in it for fun and you want to just roll out and play, stick to the local tournaments, have some fun. Just play the sport, grow the sport. Yeah. And what did Tremaine say?
He said $60K. He jumped the ship.
I'd jump out of the ship. All right.
Yeah, I know I could use $60K. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
That for me would be, that's a substantial amount of money. That's more than I make in a year. So, and I have 20 years in this field. Come January, I'll have 20 years working in the veterinary field.
Yeah, 60K
I
for
don't
me
think
is kind of like, it's like, all right, I guess. I mean, what else?
Okay, Mr. Government employee.
Thank you all our viewers that are taxpayers for paying my check every year, every month. Your tax dollars hard at work right here. Look at that.
This you're seeing where your tax dollars are going right now. This is what he does.
Oh man, we lost more viewers.
I'm kidding.
But actually, man, I'm nice and toasty. I got a heater that's literally right at my cheeks, and I'm warm for once in here. Feels good. So, all right. So we've beat that horse into the ground, talking about the divisions. And Malcolm, I hope that answered your question, or if it just made you more confused, you can reach us at DennisCitron@gmail.com.
Oh, actually, you know what? That's a great point, Mike. That is a great point. Especially now. Yeah, you can be an absolute beast, but you still need somebody to get your back and vouch for you. So no, that's absolutely true.
It's true. It is. Thank you.
Service question mark?
How may I service you? I mean, you're welcome.
Whoa, Freudian slip.
Army slip for all my fellow service members. But yeah, those are the joys of this paintball. In the words of one of our fellow media people, this game, not sport, this game, unfortunately, yeah. Good night, Lupe. Lupe, already? You're going to bed? What happened? Oh, wait, no, you're talking about my comment. I thought it was his bedtime, man. Took his Geradol, and he's all like, all right, peace, guys, I'm out of here.
I mean, it's, from what I understand, it's still pretty cold down there. Maybe he's got his, he's in his jammies, he's got his slippies on, you know?
Lupe, you know what, Dennis, we should get him a Snuggie.
A snug? Oh, you can do custom Snuggies. We should get him. We should get him either a custom Snuggie with our faces on it, or if nothing else, at least a BTM Snuggie. No,
with our faces on it. Yes.
He's got to plug in his face.
Jermaine, I thought he had one of those that you crank, not plug in. He's not up there yet.
One of the perpetual motion.
Animaniacs. Oh, look at that. You know what, Lupe? You know, the funny thing that you refer to that. I was in my office today, and one of my newest service members, hey, oh, dude, Dennis.
Pikachu
onesie. He just told us what he wants for his Christmas present.
Don't threaten us, Lupe. We could make that happen.
And we will put a BTM logo on it on the butt. So you walk around. And you know what? I don't have pictures of it. It was 2 years ago, Halloween. We made a Pikachu costume. I was Ash, and Mel was Pikachu. And I literally put lights all on the whole thing. So stuck her hand in the pocket, hit the lights. The thing lit up, tail and all. And yeah, I will do that for you. But do not threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, you're right, Jermaine. He would do it with pride. That's absolutely true.
Oh. go.
Look at the next one. On the butt, underneath the tail. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So when you say Pikachu, it's BTM. Everybody remembers us. What new guns? Oh, ooh.
New guns excite. Whoa. Okay. So I was initially kind of excited to see the new MacDev offering.
Really
But-
quick, Ansel, I'll put you down for a Pikachu onesie also, a BTM. Sorry, go on, MacDev.
No, yeah, sorry. My excitement on the new MacDev gun has cooled somewhat, especially now that I've actually gotten my hands on. I tried a Prime XTS, I think is what it was. Mainly just because I was curious. I want to get my hands on different guns before I commit to buying one, and so I was trying a bunch of different ones. So the MacDev guns are they're very poppy. They don't shoot poorly by any means, but they're very poppy. And I guess I've kind of gotten spoiled. The current generation of markers nowadays are very nice and quiet, and they cycle very smooth. And the new MacDev guns used to be super air efficient. They're not really anymore.
They're gas hogs. They're honestly, they're actually gas hogs.
Yeah, they're gas hogs now. They're nothing like the Cyborg. For anybody out there who ever shot the old 2005 to 2007, the Cyborg, those things were amazing.
Yeah,
You could shoot a full loader and 20 pods, and you'd still have about 1K air left in your tank. That's efficient. I mean, that's super efficient. I haven't heard anything about it. Dye's new gun outside of what they released at Cup. So Trumaine, I'm not sure. Maybe you saw something I haven't seen yet. And then as Lupe mentioned, the LV2. I've been an Ego fan going way back.
Oh yeah.
Now that they finally got rid of that stupid ATP, that stupid pipe that went from the trigger frame to the foregrip. I'm even more excited about it. The only thing that doesn't excite me about the LV2 is the price tag.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. Let's show for everybody that doesn't know the price tag of this marker. Which, God.
I mean, I think they retail for like 17, 18, something like that.
All I see is parts. Marker LV2. So
same with the CS3. The CS3 is very, very nice.
So this one here, $15.99.
Yeah, I mean that's hard to swallow. Yeah, no, I mean, Mike, you're absolutely right. Planet Eclipse has hands down. They've always had great markers, and so they're worth the money. It's just hard for me to be able to scrape together that much. Yeah, see, the CS3 is almost 1,800. Lupe is saying. In fact, Mike brings up another great point: is that even buying a used Eclipse gun, you're still going to be getting a quality gun. It's not like it's not like you're not going to have something worth using.
Yeah, but unless
Adrenaline TM40, or because if that's the case, man, those things are. This is a kid-friendly show, so I can't use the words that I would use to express it, but. Yeah.
Well,
oh my God, those adrenaline Luxes are sweet.
They are,
especially
really
some
nice.
of the anodes that they have. Oh my God,
dude! But
God.
we all talk about these great.
TM40, nice. Oh, Tremaine, that's a beautiful gun.
Let me pull that one up because that one would be pretty to put up. But we talk about all these great markers that we want, and it's still just, for me, it's, if I'm going to be using this thing a lot, then I'm all over, whatever it is I want to get.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it's hard for me just to spend some of the money that these things are going for. I mean, that is a beautiful marker.
Oh my God, Mike, that is so perfect. Gene, you have to put that up.
Hold on.
That is the perfect analogy.
True. And you know what? I was a carpenter, so I'm embarrassed to say that I did spend a lot of money on a hammer. And here's what Tremaine was talking about. Look at that. That is pretty.
Is that the Carnage?
That's the Carnage.
That's the Carnage. Yeah. See, I mean, look at that thing. It's amazing. It's
That thing is
absolutely amazing.
That is. Let me see if I can zoom in. There we go.
Yeah. Yep. He said it. There's Bay.
It's nice. That thing's got a sick anno to it. Look at the lines on it. I mean,
Yeah.
But
Well,
still,
I mean, it's a TM40 at its base, so you already know you're getting hands down one of the best markers on out there right now.
yeah.
And you got the matching mech frame. Damn, yeah, you're not kidding, man. You spent a pretty penny. Wow.
But I mean, when it comes to us, it's kind of just like I don't know. It's hard for me to.
Well, I definitely want to invest in like a M170 or like maybe an ETHA or something like that for mech play,
Yeah. Oh my God, dude.
Although they do make a mech frame for the Shocker amp now. So now that I have a Shocker amp on the way, maybe that'll be my next investment for mech play.
I almost forgot. Dude, we're doing a disservice to one of our good friends. Where's it at?
Uh-oh. What?
We got to put up Coach Crane. We got to put Ben's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. It's got to load up. So as soon as it's loaded up, we got to go. Man, and we've gone a whole hour. You know what, guys? I really do appreciate everybody that's coming on. And, it's been some great talk, even though we didn't have much because, of course, like I said at the beginning of the show, it's Christmas time. And there's not much going on because the season's over and we're just kind of waiting for next season to start. And what does Ansel had to say? Just spray paint
my EMEC fancy color. Well, those composite bodies, they hold paint pretty well.
Or you know what, Ansel, send it over to ansgear.com. Haven't done that in a while. And they do like custom laser engraving and all that other stuff and anode. And you just take it in there, get it anode, and then get it back and be all like, what's up? And plus, it's an EMEC. It's amazing. I love my EMEC. There's no doubt about that. So, all right. So, yeah, what Christmas movies have you guys watched this season so far? As I'm waiting for
that's exactly what I was going to say, Lupe. Is that ANS? I think it's. Oh no, is it ARC or Aesthetic that does all of ANS? It's Aesthetic. Aesthetic Anodizing does all of ANS, and then ARC is just. I mean, he did some amazing stuff.
Oh no!
And then
didn't ARC do some stuff for what's his face from Matrix? Not Paul, but
no, that was Aesthetic did that one.
Oh, okay.
He did the pearl ano on that Adrenaline, and then Outlaw did all the anodizing for Adrenaline as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, did Outlaw do Tremaine? Did Outlaw do the D3/semi-pro line, did they do their guns? Cyclone Team guns. Okay. Yeah, they did. And then Arc did Haley's Lilo and Stitch LV16.
Which, if you guys haven't seen that, I think is beautiful. Like,
it's so amazing. It's so amazing.
Oh my God. I love it. And sorry guys, we're also waiting for Cocaine's video to load, and I should have done this earlier. So yeah, it was, dude. It seriously was an art piece.
It's still, I mean, hands down, that Anno still stands up to some of the other ones that are out there.
Yeah.
PE did they did that thing on their social media where had the public pick who had the most popular anodizing on, I think it was like 6 or 8 guns or something like that. And Outlaw, I think, had one in there. Arc had 1 or 2. Aesthetic had a couple in there. I mean, but that Lilo gun still stands head and shoulders with a lot of the other custom annos that are out there.
I'd seriously be proud to carry that thing around and use it, because that thing is freaking
Hell yeah.
awesome.
Hell yeah.
So hint, Lupe, your adopted child over here in California.
And that was going to be my next question, Lupe, was whether or not she was going to get her LV2 customized.
She is spoiled.
Well, it's not so much that she's spoiled.
I'm kidding.
No, I know, but when you think about it, I mean, she kind of earned a lot of this. She's earned a lot of that stuff,
Oh yeah, I'm not getting it. Just kidding. Just joking, Papa Lupe. Almost there. Hey, you know what? I actually did. I keep saying Christmas movies because I'm trying to move this along. But I did watch A Christmas Story Christmas, and it was.
How was it? I haven't watched it yet.
It wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty decent. It was it had a lot of the same same characters from the original movie, and they didn't do something stupid like bring it to modern days. Yeah, that was based in 1950. Like, the original was supposed to be taking place in 1950s, and all of a sudden we're in like 2022, or we're in 2022, and Ralphie's all grown up. It's like, no, Ralphie would be 80. He would be old. So sorry guys, I digress. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty fun to watch. We're almost there. Almost got there. Still uploading, because I do not want to just injustice.
Buckaroo Banzai visits third dimension sand.
I would watch that. I would seriously watch the hell out of that movie. If it was, you know what, Lupe? We should get together. We should write a Buckaroo Banzai script. I'll shoot it. And we will have a Buckaroo Banzai movie. We just got to find somebody to play Buckaroo Banzai.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Ansel, come on, dude, chime in. Did you leave? We're down to 4 people. He might have left.
He might have left. I don't know.
I
mean, people still have lives. The other.
What? No,
yeah,
no, we don't. Not during this time. I know we're already at an hour, but no. Life stops when Behind the Mask comes on. God. Oh, there he is.
I'm just saying.
No, okay. Ansel, we're gonna shoot a Buckaroo Banzai movie. If you don't know who that is, because you're a lot younger than both me and Dennis and everybody, a lot of the guys in here, look it up. Watch the movie. It's amazing. Amazing. That's all I gotta say.
It is amazing.
Totally 80s. All right, here we go. Look at that. It is ready. So we're going to take a quick break and jump into our fit tip right after this. So we'll be right back. It worked. It didn't stop in the middle.
What was the Andy from Parks and Rec for?
Oh, because the commercial didn't like stop like it always does. It actually
okay.
ran all the way through.
Did you realize that you cut it in literally split seconds as the ad ended?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So but it worked.
It looked like subliminal messaging or something. It was like on the screen and then was gone. I was like, whoa, all right.
All right, look at Loop is already he's already cranking up his telephone. Hello, operator, get me Hollywood. Ansel, yes, look it up. Google it for sure, man. Okay, so I messed up last week. It was a repeat. We should have had actually number 7. This is number 8, and I will still put up Fit Tip number 7 on our YouTube along with number 8. But this is Fit Tip number 8 from our friend Coach Crane.
It is Christmas time, so most, if not all of us, are going to be partaking in some form of festivities over the coming weeks. So this week's Fit Tip is to have a healthy relationship with food. This means that you should never feel like you can't eat or drink something. It is 100% okay and even 100% healthy to indulge. Food is not just fuel for our bodies. It is woven into our culture as human beings. Food brings us together. Food creates a special atmosphere that all of us should be able to enjoy. So as much as it's important on all the average days of the year for our healthy relationship with food to look more like an adequate calorie, fiber, and protein intake, it is equally important to make sure that we're not depriving ourselves of the special social experience that holiday indulgences give us on special occasions. Do not let fitness interfere with your fellowship. Be happy, be healthy, and enjoy your holiday gatherings guilt-free and joy abundant. From my family to yours, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and as always, play better paintball.
Drop the mic. There it is. Coach Crane said it. We can eat all we want on the holiday. We are not going to starve ourselves.
Exactly. He said it's okay for you to have that third piece of pie.
Hell yeah. I am going to eat till I pass out and wake up on New Year's Day. That's what I'm going to do.
That's right.
So, bam. Ben, I absolutely now love you. You are the greatest coach ever. Forget fitness. Forget everything else. It's Christmas. Eat. Just eat. Thank you. That is all.
Too funny.
Oh, man. That was the best one, I think, so far.
So far, well, yeah.
Guys, it's been great having you guys all on. Man, I don't know what else to go into. Lupus hamsters are running, so we can try to call Hollywood, so that's great. But you know what, guys? It's been, I don't know if I want to start talking about it's been a great year because we still have one more episode, and that'll be kind of our year end, and maybe I can put together some pictures of people that have been on and all that other stuff. But it honestly has been great doing this, and I'm looking forward to next year because we're not going to stop. We're going to continue on next year. And
Exactly.
Hey, you know what, Mike?
Exactly.
I heard you could eat, so that's what I heard. I'm going to stick with that. That is my story, and I'm going to, go with it. So
that's right. Despite the fact that he said have a healthy relationship with food.
It is a healthy relationship. It's one time a year. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to enjoy it. Freaking ham, mashed potatoes, green beans, tamales, pan dulce, champurrado. Dude, it's all going to be at my house. It's just going to be all over the place. It's going to be all over. I'm just out.
So what I'm hearing is dinner at your place this year. As long as you have tamales, I'm fine.
Yes, that's exactly what I heard. I did hear that. Have food. Yes. I'm telling you, man. Just all over my face, all over the clothes. I can't get up.
I can't breathe.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. You know what, guys? It may not at times feel like Christmas. Actually, it hasn't felt like Christmas too much this year, but I don't know why. It's just, I think it's mainly because I haven't been out and like doing the whole rat race of Christmas shopping and all that other stuff. I've been so busy along with, I think I mentioned it last episode where my car was stolen. So that kind of took a lot of the wind out of Christmas. I'm glad that we didn't hide the Christmas presents in the car this year because that would have really sucked. Wait, I missed it. What he said. I'm making a roast this year. What are you guys having? Oh, well, honestly, that's what I just mentioned to you guys is something that we're going to have. I am going to have a ham. Normally we do the turkey on Thanksgiving and then the ham for Christmas. So we're going to have ham. We are going to have the mashed potatoes, green beans, all the fixings, and then tamales are going to be brought to the house. And then some pan dulce. Because, got to have both, best of both worlds. And, seeing how I'm Mexican, it's the only presents I get to unwrap, which are the tamales. So, bam, there it is.
The only thing you can wrap. Oh God.
So definitely going to be doing that. Dennis, what are you doing?
I don't know. This time of the year is always a little tough for myself and for the family, just because we've had stuff in the past that's kind of cast a little bit of a shadow on things. But I think we're going to be doing at least a ham, which I'm okay with because I like pig. But I don't know for sure. That's a very good question.
Lupe, I mean, you live in Texas, dude. You should have some good tamales places out there. But in East LA, there are 2 places that are amazing for tamales. Maybe I'll get, you know what? A Pikachu onesie and tamales. We should get that for Lupe and send them out to him. That's what we should do. But I mean, I've been trying really hard to get into that Christmas spirit and playing the Christmas music. And I don't know, last night I think it finally kicked in. It's like I said at the beginning of the show, I haven't put up my Christmas tree. So I think that's what it is. It's not in the house. So I'm going to have to pork, chicken, dozen each. Oh, he's already put in his order. There it is. All right, Lupe. We will see what we can do because we are behind the mask and we can do a lot with nothing. So, that's kind of my thing. And some of the family's going to come over and then we'll just see what happens. I mean, Christmas Eve is going to be more, this year is going to be the first time that we're going to be doing Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day, just because my daughter has to go see her mom. She doesn't really have to. Whatever. But, I'll let her go. So.
I'll be nice this time.
I know. I'll be nice. But if you guys haven't done your Christmas movies yet, get on the ball. Remember, start with let's go way back to A Christmas Carol, the black and white. Then we'll move into Miracle on 34th Street, black and white, not this colored stuff. Then you go into It's a Wonderful Life, also another amazing movie. Then you can do Charlie Brown Christmas, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, and then as you're starting to get into more of the newer movies, obviously then you'll hit A Christmas Story. And then another classic would be, well, I think it's classic now, but Santa Claus with Tim Allen, and then Elf. That's it. There's your list for Christmas. You guys got to do your homework. Go watch those movies. And bam, there it is. Yes, Lupe, or Ansel.
Die Hard and Home Alone. Exactly, Mike.
Oh, yes.
Exactly.
Yes, Die Hard. Or Chata. I don't know about that horchata stuff, man. I was never a big horchata fan. Huh?
Horchata is so good. I know Champorado is better for like cold nights, but
yeah, that's true. You know, it is. It's Cup, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. It's just bam, 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 bam. Yes, Elf. Sorry, guys, I'm slow on the uptake on all these chats. Die Hard. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
yes,
And
Die Hard is
there's no-
definitely a Christmas movie.
There's been other people that have wanted to say otherwise, but no. Yes, it is. Because where do we start off in the movie? At
Nakatomi Plaza. Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah, Nakatomi Plaza at a Christmas party. So, bam. Oh, I forgot Home Alone. I did. You're right. I forgot Home Alone. I'm sorry. Watching that right now. Oh, nice. You're watching. Wait. Which one are you watching? Die Hard or Home Alone?
No, he's watching Elf.
Oh my God! And I forgot Christmas Vacation. How can you forget that? I cannot forget that movie. I did. Guys, really, I want to say, because I think we should end this because we've been on for a while just babbling now, because why not? But I from my family, and I actually are Behind the Mask family, to all of you guys that are watching, all of you guys that will see this on YouTube, will watch it on Facebook. You know, if you're watching this right now, which we know all the guys that are watching it right now, but seriously, and it's not said as much as it used to be because people are all like, oh, happy holidays. Screw happy holidays. Hey, Merry Christmas to you guys. Seriously. From deep down inside, Merry Christmas to all of you guys. And we have, in this year, have made quite a few friends just from the show. And,
No, Lupe, no call and talk.
well, now that you mention it, yeah, what do you guys, have you guys tried that new Swiss Miss hot chocolate? I don't know if I've talked about this. There's a new Swiss Miss hot chocolate that now has the Lucky Charms marshmallows inside.
Gross.
Dude, no, it's freaking good. It is good. And if you drink that quick enough, so the marshmallows are not totally like melted, when you poop, it comes out green.
Whoa.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, thank you.
There's a package unwrapped. We got into a whole discussion here at work about how I know about the mixture and the green in the toilet. And people are like, you look at it? And I say, you don't? And then a couple of older guys came through and they're like, yeah, I look at it. I'm scared. I don't want to see blood in there. One guy's all like, I've had a couple of freaking polyps in there. So now the doctor's like, yeah, I'm going to see you every year now that we've lanced them all. I'm like, oh, damn. Lupe, I cannot wait to actually finally meet you in person because you're gonna get the biggest hug from me. Because, dude, definitely love you. I'm getting all sentimental now and all squishy in my chones. But
Whoa. No squishies.
guys, it's been a year. It's definitely been an interesting, fun year. Again, Lupe, thanks for being with us for God since we started streaming live. And Mike, thank you for being as awesome as you are. And I swear today was kind of a finish up everything so I can be done with it and maybe even get to go home a little early. But I will be calling you tomorrow for sure. I swear. And I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky. And I mean it. I swear, Mike. I mean it. Really. I will call you. But Ansel, hey, this is a dude that I just met as I was applying for another job, and I actually got to talk to you about that other job because things are changing up for this coming year. But super cool dude. I would love to get him to be more a part of the Behind the Mask to film for us and stuff like that. So, dude, honestly, thanks for starting to watch us and the support.
He wants to see the tears, Eugene. He wants to see the tears.
I don't cry. That's just so you know. Just so you guys know, I'm too much of a man. Man. The only time I cry is when I gotta go like this. And something goes bloop. So, but you know what? All the other guys that have come on the show today, Terrence, I don't know if you're still watching. If you're not, Terrence has been definitely a faithful follower of us. You know who we haven't seen is Wayne in a while.
Yeah, it's been a little while since Dwayne's been on.
So Dwayne, thank you for watching. If you watch this and listen to us later, to all you guys out there that have become part of the Behind the Mask family, it's awesome. Love you guys, really. And look forward to seeing you guys next year. We are going to try our best to get out even more to events. I know I said that at the beginning of this year, but this year was just a crap show for me, and it was insane. And it's ending in a semi-crap show, but a little bit better. At least it doesn't smell as bad. But, Dennis, hey, my car was stolen. Come on. That's the crap part.
Oh, okay, that's true.
Yeah. So
she started talking about like smells, and so got a little worried there for a second.
Dennis, you got anything to say before I take us out?
Just I want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning into us every week. Thank you so much, Lupe, for joining us. I know you said the best thing about Mondays is getting to talk to us, and very humbled to be part of that. Mike, like Eugene said, thank you so much for not only your friendship but for just being a stand-up guy. And Coach Crane,
Ben.
Coach Crane's here.
About Ben. Ben,
Definitely
did you hear?
Definitely cannot forget about you, Ben.
But did you hear that? I loved this fit tip. I don't know if you may have missed it, but I love this fit tip. This was the best one. Okay. I just want to say.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, each and everybody here. I mean, Terrence has been great. Ever since we went live, he's been in almost every week, saying hi and sticking around. All of the new viewers that Niles sent our way. Thank you so much for checking us out. And I definitely look forward to the new year and having all you guys.
Yeah, we're probably going to say this again next episode because it's the end of the year. But hey, we just want to, we want to show the love, especially because it's Christmas. So this is our gift to you guys, and you guys are a gift to us. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Okay. I'm glad it did. Yes, Ben. It's because I could eat. And I'm gonna eat. All I heard was have food. Have food. I'm gonna have food. So
Ansel said if you cry next week, he'll watch.
oh, come on, dude. I can't do that. I don't maybe. Just maybe. Maybe I'll work up some tears.
Yeah, thank you. Good, very good point, Mike. Okay. So
oh wow, he's trying to push us off the air. All right, Mike.
no, it's he's trying to help us
Move
to
on.
grow the brand a little bit. So
Well, really quick before we go into that part, I do want to give the shout out to Grow the Sport Paintball. You know, hey, want to definitely throw a shout out to Nick Rodriguez for those awesome headbands that he's made, and Dennis has one of those awesome headbands, and we always want to talk about him because his message is aligned with our message, which is wanting to grow the sport. And then we also, again, oh man, Mike's on a roll here. I just stumbled across you guys tonight. Didn't know.
well, no, I think he means he didn't realize that we're live on Twitch.
Oh, there we go.
Is that the case, Mike? Or you didn't know we were broadcasting at all today?
Yes, see, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. All food, all food. I'm going to eat it all. So, as we're waiting to see what Mike, unless he was trying to play it off as if it's his first time.
Maybe he was. Yeah, maybe he was.
That's, I got you. Got you, Mike. I get it. So, but again, play better paintball.
Saw you on YouTube. Didn't know you were live today. Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
So, play better paintball. And gotcha. Coach Crane always has great tips. He's also an amazing coach, fitness personal trainer. He's got 3 different levels, which is, and I got him now, pump, mech, and I have nothing on my screen except for me and Dennis, so I'm looking at, that's why I look down. But pump, mech, and ramp. Bam, son. I got it down now. 3 different levels you can try out. It's a subscription based workout. He's great because he will send reminders out to you to remember to actually work out. Want to hear about your progress. He'll check in on you at times, and he'll be able to start a dialogue with you and help you to get better at paintball. So, play better paintball. There we go. So, with that, and who else should we shout out? You know what? I do want to shout out these guys because these guys have some.
Mike?
Well, I was getting to them, but it's also World War Paint, which I put an extra dot. It's actually just www.worldwarpaint.com, which have some awesome jerseys. Definitely check them out. I picked up one of their Pokemon lines that they have going on right now. Mine was the water type with the Blastoise on it and everything else, which I love that thing. It's great. And also, we don't have one for Charm City. How do we not have that?
Right, that's what I was just gonna say.
Oh, shoot, man. We got to work on that. Oh, wait. What else? You need to tell people how to find you. We're about to do that. And a new website launch. Oh, there we go. Look at it. Glad I looked down before that. So Coach Crane himself is saying there's going to be a new website launching in 2023. So we guys definitely be looking out for that. We will, when it comes out, we will make sure that we have Ben, if you want to come on and talk about the new site and everything else again next year, we want you to be back on, and then we also want to promote that. So definitely check that out. And Fire Gear, I have Charizard. Yeah, I wanted to get that one too, Malcolm. I didn't get it, but we'll see what happens. Those guys are really cool guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, Lupe posted a picture. His son's got the Blastoise one.
Oh, jeez. So, see, these guys are all over the place, and I do like the guys are really cool dudes. Tito and his brother David, those guys are really cool. And oh, you know what? You know why we don't have something for Mike? Because it's on. Hold on. I'm doing it right now. Charms, what was it? The Instagram is just Charm City Paintball?
Charm City Paintball.
Yes, that's what it is. Okay. Add the banner. Look, now we have a banner for Mike. So if you want some really cool headbands from Mike Thompson, our friend, really cool dude, check out his IG on Charm City Paintball and hit him up. He will answer back whatever, you DM him and stuff like that. And he'll definitely talk to you. He loves talking to people and making new friends. So check it out. His headbands are freaking amazing, dude. Dennis, he has one of the, seriously, one of a kind. Look at that. I don't think Dennis is going to wear that on the field because it's that pretty of a headband. I wouldn't, at least.
Are you kidding me? I would be doing Mike a disservice if I didn't actually use it. He put so much love and attention into this band.
But I just hate to see it get dirty. Oh, thanks, Mike. I didn't get to look. I wasn't looking on what do you call it? On Instagram, so I didn't add in the spaces. That's what I needed. I knew there was something I was missing. But I want to do you right, sir. So we have a banner for you because we need to show the love for all our people. And there it is. Oh, what the heck? It didn't save it. It's showing here on my computer, but it's not. There we go. Corrected. Bam. Charm City Paintball. Charm_City_Paintball. Check him out, you guys. He does, like Dennis just showed you, some amazing work and amazing headbands. And of course, if you guys love us and you guys want to just show your love, I mean, I can't say any more. But yeah, I'm just kidding. So guys, again, this is going to end our show. We've been going on for an hour and 30 minutes. You know what? We're just doing as much as we want because whatever. But actually, there's something new that may be coming next year where Behind the Mask is going to be moving to a new streaming platform. And there might be, I haven't told Dennis yet. I wanted to surprise him about this, but we may be moving to another channel that'll be handling a lot of stuff for us, a lot more stuff for us. And I'm actually excited about it. So hopefully it comes through. So just want to throw it out there. We are growing. We're slowly growing, but we're getting up there. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it, right, Dennis? So if you guys are interested in wanting to check us out and wanting to find us, like Mike's been trying to push me to do and say, and bam, check us out on our Instagram at Behind the Mask Media. What? I'm late or something? I'm late. I know. Yeah. But on Behind the Mask Media on Instagram and Behind the Mask Media on TikTok and Behind the Mask Media on YouTube, Facebook, on pretty much any platform that you can find that's a social media. We are on it. We focus a little bit more on our Instagram because, it's hard to try to balance between all those different places. But you can find the recordings of this on Instagram and also the fit tips and all the other segments that we've doled out onto YouTube. So check us out on there. If you guys want to, post up any comments, you can comment on, or at least DM us on Instagram. And you can also reach us at behindthemaskmedia@gmail.com if you guys have any questions or are wanting to promote an upcoming event. I know this year's pretty much over, so for next year, keep that in mind. What else? That's pretty much it. So as always, I like to say, drop your cash down on those counters for those stores, and I'm sure those stores are loving it right now because it is Christmas. You guys are buying up all kinds of stuff. Me and Dennis just bought a couple things from Mountain View Paintball, which was actually a pretty cool store out in, what was that?
Upland,
yeah. It's in Upland. It's a great store. It's a good size store. They have both paintball on one side, which dominates the store, and then on the other side is a small portion for airsoft. So check them out. Yeah, check them out. We just picked up a couple of goggle cases and some paint. So it was great. We talked to them also.
They had, here's a flashback for those of us who have been around in the sport long enough. They had a bunch of System X jerseys and pants.
Dude, System X.
System X.
I was a flashback for me and Dennis. I thought we were like a seizure or a stroke or something, dude. I was like, the heck? But yeah, it was cool. So yeah, if you guys get a chance to check them out, they are in Upland. Look them up. Mountain View Paintball. If you guys hear about Mountain View Paintball, if you guys hear of us, yes, we are plugging your store because we did have a good experience, and I'm probably gonna come back. I do like Matrix. I love Matrix, and I do love ANS, but they are a bit of a distance for me. So you guys are actually my local store, so I'm gonna try to help you guys out and get to you guys a little bit more. But check them out. You can look them up on Instagram. Also, they're Mountain View Paintball. They're not paying us anything for that plug. It's just for the heck of it. So also go out to the fields, drop that cash down on the fields. Let's help them to grow, to get better, so we can have more places to go and play. So do that. All right. Enough of all this. I'm babbling on as always, but it's been fun. It's always fun. I always have fun doing this. I don't know.
Always.
Yeah, there's no, but let's end it like I always end it. And I'm going to look right at that camera. Look right into your soul. I'm going to look deep into your soul.
Oh my God.
So, hey, you know what? If you can shoot, you can move, then you can play.